Pauline Hanson has abruptly abandoned the company tax cuts at the heart of the government's economic agenda. 2 months ago, the One Nation leader was on board, putting the coalition within 1 or 2 votes of getting the package through the Senate. Now, Senator Hanson says she can't support the $35 billion in cuts and won't change her mind. Here's political editor Andrew Probyn.
On the inscrutable Mathias Cormann, frustration flickered momentarily.
I'm obviously very disappointed with this latest development.
The government's esteemed negotiator came a cropper at the hands of this lady.
I cannot continue to pass these corporate tax cuts.
Snuffing out the government's best hope of enacting its company tax plan.
Have I broken my word? No, I haven't broken my word.
Pauline Hanson and her team gave us very firm private and public commitments of support.
It turns out the One Nation leader's demands ran into the billions.
They've got to address their high immigration numbers coming into this country. They have to address and put a coal-fired power station in North Queensland. There's nothing about the PRRT. Must introduce royalties again, and multinationals must pay the taxes in this country.
A grab bag of demands Labor leapt on with contempt.
Mr Speaker, Pauline Hanson's running the tax policy and they're keeping it secret.
Yet even with the government's plans in ruins, Labor pushed on whether it was for resurrection.
Am I correct to assume that you and the government remain committed to continuing this company tax cut policy?
Yes, and I can explain why. Because it is even more important now than it was when we took it to the 2016 election.
Fighting words, sure, but remember this?
Government's policy remains the same until it's changed.
Pauline Hanson may have done Malcolm Turnbull a big favour by delivering blunt political reality to his grand tax plan. With no chance his company tax cuts will get parliamentary approval, there are $35 billion that could instead be spent outflanking Labor on personal income tax cuts. At a time of stagnant wage growth and with an election to win, it'll be tempting.
You're the ones who invented.
Even when Senator Hanson's offside with the government, she's always off limits to Labor.
So someone Asian? You're channeling Pauline Hanson?
That is confected outrage.
It is not confected.
Hang on.
It is not confected.
It's personal and it's political. Pauline Hanson's got numbers and Mathias Cormann will often need them. Andrew Probyn, ABC News, Canberra.